Hi, this is John with One Lens 2, and welcome to episode 5 of my Super Zoom Variety series. Today I'd like to show you a new set of different Super Zoom videos taken with the Nikon COOLPIX P1000 Super Zoom camera. We begin this episode with a hot air balloon that floated right over my head. But it didn't float right over my head. It was actually pretty far away. As Robin might say, holy soaring spectacles, Batman! To help show the P1000's amazing zoom range, let's look at a split screen comparison at focal lengths of 24mm and 3000mm. Want to get even closer? Here's the same balloon at the P1000's maximum digital zoom equivalent of 12,000mm. We're looking for a blue kayak that's out on the lake. There's one out there, but can you tell if it's a blue kayak? I can't, so let's get a closer look. Yes, that's the blue kayak. That was easy to find when we're zoomed in at an optical magnification of 125 times. This church at the Tumacacori State Park in southern Arizona was built in the early 1800s. Let's take a look at how that bell on top of the tower is hung. Well, it looks pretty secure to me. I'll bet we're amongst the very few people who know that the bell is hung with a rope and a steel cable. Here's a view of the moon at a focal length of 500mm. That's a fairly big lens for a regular camera. And here's a view of the moon at the Nikon P1000's maximum optical focal length of 3000mm. These are the Apennine Mountains, with some peaks rising over 3 miles or about 5 kilometers above the lunar surface. Let's get a closer look. Setting the P1000 to a digital magnification of 4 times increases the effective focal length to 12,000mm. Here's the World War II era B-17G bomber named I'll Be Around. The P1000 lets us see things that other people can't see wherever we go. Here we can see the details of an oxygen regulator that's inside the plane. Ah, it's too bad that bird out there is so far away. I can't tell what it is. Oh wait, we have a Nikon P1000. We can see anything. Okay, I'm new to birding, so bear with me, but I think that's a Great Blue Heron. We're struggling to maintain focus on the bird's head. Well, that happens sometimes. Here's a picture of the whole bird to help with identification. Is this a Great Blue Heron? Let me know in the comments if I got it right. There's a ship down there called the Reuben Lasker, and it's entering San Diego Bay. The Reuben Lasker isn't a delicious sandwich. It's a fishery research vessel operated by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration here in the United States. I love super zooming in to a focal length of 3000mm, but I have to remind myself that sometimes zooming out a little can make a better composition. Like this. From the bay to the desert, here's a Saguaro cactus in Saguaro National Park near Tucson, Arizona. We need to stay on the trail while we're in the park, but I really want to see the sharp spines on that cactus. Wow, that's super sharp. The spines and the focus of the picture. We can see a lot of atmospheric distortion in this view of the MMT Observatory. Why is that, you ask? Well, because the observatory is 10.5 miles, or about 17 kilometers away, and it's over 1.5 miles, or about 2.6 kilometers, above us on the summit of Mount Hopkins. Although the sun is relatively high in the sky in this video clip, I'm still shooting into the sun, so unfortunately these folks and their dogs are backlit. But we all run into lighting situations like this from time to time, so I thought I'd show how the P1000 handles it. And anyway, who can resist the desire to photograph cute doggies playing in the water? Not me! Well, there you have it. There's no end to what you can capture with your super zoom camera. See you in the next super zoom variety episode.